Hello, and welcome back to the Coaching with Impact podcast, the go-to podcast for female coaches ready to elevate their coaching business and make a lasting impact. I am your host, Fifa Tran, and I am the owner of Faye Modern Creative, helping diverse female coaches shine with confidence through an elevated online presence using web design and holistic brand strategy. I'm excited to have Vanessa in the house today. She is going to be amazing because she is going to teach you so much about funnels and marketing. She is truly the person that will talk about all of these things that will really help you grow your coaching business. So, hello and welcome, Vanessa.
Thank you so much, Vivas. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
I'm excited to have you too, and I can't wait to get into the conversation. But first, please let us know who you are and what exactly do you do when it comes to marketing and funnels.
For sure. Hello, everyone. It's Vanessa Choi here. I'm based in Australia and I'm a marketing strategist and funnel creator. And currently, I'm helping overwhelmed female coaches to get more paying clients online through marketing strategies, funnel creations, and other system automation.
I love that. And you've been doing it for how long?
I've been doing it for about 5, 6 years, but I've been like a digital marketer for over 18 years.
So you have plenty of experience in the field. That's incredible. Well, I'm excited because that's the thing. Marketing is such a tough thing. I mean, if especially if you don't have the experience in marketing to just put yourself out there and differentiate yourself from every other coach that's out there. There are so many coaches in so many different fields, especially after COVID happened. So
Yeah, definitely. Yes, there's so many coaches online now.
So, I mean, in what ways are you really helping these coaches? And I know you also serve course creators as well. How do you help these people build impact and how do you build impact?
Yeah, so I think a lot of people think marketing it's all about promotion, it's all about advertising, but it's actually more like it should be like an all-rounded marketing, meaning that you have to be consistent, you have to be visible all the time. So there's a strategy behind. So I'm actually helping them build their online business, coaching business from scratch. Meaning that from the content and from the branding and also from a system as well. Because a lot of the coaches only focusing on how to get their paying clients, but without actually building up the foundation. I think the foundation is very important.
I agree with you on that. And that's the thing, right? Because I also have a lot of clients that when they start their coaching business, they think, oh, the first thing I need to do is get a website. Or the first thing I need to do is, okay, let me figure out my favorite colors, my fonts, like let me put this all together and then let's just put it all out there. So yeah, that seems to be something that's very common. That might be a bit of a misconception as well, that that is like the first thing that you have to do. So, yeah, tell me more about that. Like what would you recommend is like the first thing that you should do when you're starting out as a coach?
Yeah, when you're first starting out as a coach, for sure, you need to get your audience. You
Mm,
need to have your network there. So without that, even if you got like most gorgeous product or service, but you've got no one to sell to, so a lot of coaches are actually missing that point. They're just focusing on their courses. They're only focusing on how to get more paying clients, but they are not focusing on building the foundation because you have to let people know who you are and how you help. Like if they don't even know you, why would they work with you? So I think the foundation is very important. It's the list building. So everybody talk about list building, and this is true. You have to build your network, not only build a network with your clients, but you also need to build a network with your peer coaches because you will looking for a collaboration. That's how you actually get your visibility up.
Collaboration is really, really key, especially when you don't really know that many people yet. Like you're still getting your hands into the actual field, right? And especially like getting those first clients, like you need to develop that trust, that expertise, right? And really showcase that. So I would say, yeah, collaboration is really that first thing that, okay, yeah, we have to focus on that. And where would you recommend that people go look for these collaborations or approach collaboration as a topic to someone else?
Yeah, so basically, like if you're a coach, you need to know where your ideal clients are. So I don't know about other coaches, but for myself, my clients are mainly from Facebook. So my time will spend more on Facebook and joining different groups where my ideal clients are. So when you actually start sort of researching, looking what other people are asking, and also you can actually research on how the admin or the expert actually answer those questions, you will get an idea. And then from there, you can actually look at like check out people who's commenting, what they're doing. So whether there's an opportunity to collaborate, it's all from a conversation.
Okay. You really have to put yourself out there.
Yes. So visibility is very important.
Yeah, yeah. So that, I mean, I think that is really the number one thing that most coaches struggle with. So it's great that we have people like you that are helping with that in terms of just helping them put it out there because the confidence sometimes is not there too. So is that something that you also help with in terms of getting them more confident to put themselves out there in the first place?
Yeah, I think confidence has actually come with what they put out there. So
Mm.
if they are confident with their program, if they're confident of what they can help, and the confidence just come naturally. So the most important thing is I think is consistency. That's more important. And also when is the best time to put out the call to action? Because I see a lot of coaches, they're very good. They're posting every single day, but it seems as a no purpose. They're just posting because of the sake of posting, but they don't have a strategy behind when to put out call to action, when to promote yourself. That's a bit of lacking, I think that, yeah, in that sense.
That's why you emphasized the big importance in like the foundational part, which is also, I guess, like the brand strategy, overall brand strategy, right? Which is
Yes,
basically the
correct.
direction in which your brand is headed, right? So yeah, I actually really agree with you on that point because that's also something that I also help my clients with. And it's also that brand strategy, really getting clear with who they serve, what they do, and what makes them truly unique is what's going to basically help them figure out the whole marketing strategy afterwards.
Yes, definitely.
So, what would you say are some effective lead generation strategies that coaches can implement to consistently start attracting these clients to them?
Yes, so I guess it's actually by going back to the ideal clients. Do
Mm.
you know who your ideal clients are and also their pain points? That's very important because you will want to put out the content that's related to them. And also, I think it's very important is you actually feed them information of what they want, not what they need. I hope that makes sense. Like, because a lot of people think that that's actually what I want, but in fact, it's deep down, it's not what you want, it's actually what you need. So, but then when you first started, if you know their pain points, if you know that that's what they want, give them what they want. And then later on, give them what they need when you build up the trust and relationship. That's like, it's a best lead generation strategy, I think. And that's the reason why you have to offer like a valuable freebie or even low ticket. If you don't want to do like free resource, then you can actually charge like a low ticket, meaning that 10 like less than $10. So that's how you actually build the trust. And then you once you get them onto your email list, then you can nurture them and also provide your service later on.
Mm. See, I like that you mentioned that there because not a lot of people think about that because they're like, okay, I have my offer ready. I know I'm ready to put out this like 500, $1,000, $2,000 offer. But the thing is, if you're new, you want people to get a taste of how you work, what you do, right? So it's important that you're starting with very small products, I guess, or products or tiny services where people can just opt in and like try out your offer or try you out, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because I think there's a lot of like hype and also a lot of noises in the market now going high ticket, high ticket. Yes, at the end you want to do high ticket, but when you first started, it's very difficult for new coaches to actually like get, high ticket clients. So that's why a lot of people actually struggle because online people are sharing, they're making 10K, 20K, 100K a month, but this is not for startup coaches. This
Mm.
is for more like advanced coaches. They didn't actually tell you how many years they've spent, at the back, like, trying to offer different things. And yes, so I think there's sort of like a misconception at the beginning. So yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like that you mentioned that because yeah, that's one thing that a lot of my clients also struggle with. And that's why we need somebody like you who is specific to marketing, who can help them after they've developed their brand strategy, after they develop their website. How can they take their content and develop content and put themselves out there? And that's why it's so important to have people like you in the field who can help them figure this whole thing out with the funnels and all that stuff. So when I know like funnels is such a I guess it's like a word that's very widely used and kind of
Yes.
jargon, I guess, in the space. Can you just get a little bit into detail about what funnels specifically mean?
Okay, yes, funnel is just like a term. So basically, just like you walking in a physical store, there's a staff serving you. But instead of that, like because it's online, you want to set up, I would say, like an automation, something that people just go through your pages and don't actually need you to be there to tell them like everything about your service, about your product. They just can see everything on the page. And then once they're interested in your first product, and then you can actually sell them other products like related product as well so that can help them as well, just like when you go into like a cosmetic store. Like I love that, like cosmetic store, when you go in, maybe you're just want to have a look, but then someone's actually approach you to stuff, say, oh, what about this lipstick, do you like this lipstick? And then once you get the lipstick, and then maybe you want, oh, do you want a matching lip liner to go with it? That sort of thing. So instead of physically like a staff serving you, a funnel is actually like you can do it online, like with different pages, with different offers, but it's actually serve the same purpose.
Oh, okay. I love that because I know I hear a lot of different terms like slow funnels and all these other things. And I guess they're just acronyms of really what I don't know too much about that stuff. That's more your field. But are there a lot of various types of funnels or?
Yeah, it's basically just giving it a name. For example, lead generation funnel, it's basically where you collect information like providing a freebie, but it's more like we call it lead generation because you've got the audience coming to you, become a warmer audience. So it's a lead generation. And then with high ticket, usually we call application funnel because you want to people to apply, and you also want to actually exclude those like it's not like suitable for your high ticket. For example, you can put it somewhere saying that this offer is minimum, like how much, and then are you ready to go dive in, everything. So again, its application funnel is more for high ticket. So it's just giving it a name.
Okay, okay. So yeah, that's something that I guess like as you get into it, you start with one funnel and then slowly as your business grows, as your business expands, then you start developing different types and various types of funnels, right?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, everybody start with a lead generation funnel, to actually get like a free information to exchange for an email address. So, and then you can have like 10, 20 different lead generation funnel. It's just a name to sort of like complicated things. But yeah, again, it's like just providing your free resource or low ticket offer.
Okay. So that was a really great example of how you talked about like walking in the store and, like going through like having somebody come to you because that's helping you visualize it a little better in terms of like what it actually means. Because I hear it so often and I know I'm more well versed in the space, but other people might not even understand what it is. So thank you for that.
Awesome.
So,
Yes, exactly. Because a lot of people come in and just like, I want to know more about funnel. I think I need a funnel, but a lot of them don't need a funnel straight away. They again go back to the foundation. You have to build your audience first. Like if you got a funnel, but you've got no one to sell to, that's no point.
That's a very key thing right there that you just said. Because, yeah, if you don't know who you're selling to, what's the point in investing in all of these different tools and different things that are allowing you to create funnels? So
Exactly.
that's thank you for mentioning that. And I know there's like a million other tools, like there's so many different tools in how to create funnels. Is there anything like it doesn't have to be funnels specifically, but are there any must-have tools or platforms that you'd actually recommend that coaches use?
Yeah, so I think for coaches, there are a couple of sort of basic tools. I would say definitely you need a booking calendar because
Mm.
you want people to book a time with you to find out more about your service and what you do. So the booking calendar is very important. And I know a lot of people are actually using Calendly, but personally, I'm using Book Like a Boss. So it's a long name, but the good thing about it's because you can actually book um, pay service or actually free, and also you've got a dedicated page that's for all your service, so you can have all your service on one page, so it looks like nicer instead of just like pop up a calendar. So people might want to find out more about you, and you can also include testimonial in there as well. So I would highly recommend Book Like a Boss. And then an email platform. So if you want to be a coach, you need to build your email list. So an email platform is very important to collect all the emails. So for the startup, I will highly recommend MailerLite because I think you can have like a free account until you reach 1,000 subscribers. And also ConvertKit is good as well. And if you want more sophisticated automation, if you know that that's what you need, you probably want to go to ActiveCampaign. ActiveCampaign is really good, but in terms of the price, it's a little bit higher. So you can start like from the basic, let's say MailerLite. If you need to actually upgrade or and you can go to ActiveCampaign later on. But yeah, once you set up the automation, it is a pain to actually move from this email platform to another. I've done it many times. It was a pain. But then when you actually can afford more like more expensive service, you can actually hire somebody to do it for you. So you don't have to do it all yourself. But I would highly recommend start with MailerLite because you can start from free. And also a payment gateway. You have to have that to collect payments. So Stripe or PayPal, that's like, that's commonly used. And Canva.
Mm,
Everybody needs a Canva.
yes.
And I think, yeah, nowadays, so you don't actually need to use Adobe or like a professional design tool. Canva is good enough. And I think it is really worth to have a pro account. You can do so much on Canva now. So highly recommend that. And you don't probably not need like a full-blown website, but I will say you definitely need a page to showcase your service. So Canva is, I think, is a go-to tool.
Yeah, that's it's like the best starting point because especially like you mentioned at the beginning, you're just trying to get as many testimonials as possible and like experience coaching in the
Yeah.
first do. So I like that you differentiated the difference between MailerLite, ActiveCampaign, and ConvertKit because I personally I use MailerLite, but I don't know when is the best time for me to go to ConvertKit or ActiveCampaign, you know what I mean? So it's great that you mentioned a bit of the difference between them. But yeah, and I never heard of Book Like a Boss. That sounds like a very interesting like I hear a lot about Calendly. I hear a lot about TidyCal too, which is also something really interesting where more lifetime deal that's available. But definitely, yeah, check out Book Like a Boss. I mean, Vanessa recommended it. So definitely I like that you have all these different features on it. So that's pretty cool.
Yes, so I am like I'm a funnel strategist. So I look at different tools and I try different software. So yes, I do have a lot of experience trying different things. So I can actually let my clients know what is the best for them.
I love that. See, that's why, there's because there's especially now, there's so many different tech tools out there. That's why when it comes to any tech advice, like you need to go to somebody that uses it often, like you, to know which one is the difference. So thank you for that. I mean, it's very clear now, like what the difference is, and there's so many different ways in which you could put yourself out there. So, do you have any specific content types or media that tend to perform well in the coaching industry?
Yeah, so definitely the testimonial post, they are killing because this is very good to showcase what you do, how you help, and also the results. The transformation is very important. People love to see that. And also now will be your backstory, sort of about you more like how you start the business, why you're doing what you do. So I think these two type of posts are really killing. But also you have to sort of like in a mixture of doing some short form posts and also long form posts because a lot of people do like long form posts. Who've got time to read everything you write about? So sometimes it's good to have some long form posts, for example, to talk about your backstory. But short forms are actually quite effective at the moment. And video, you can't really go without doing the video. But I know a lot of coaches are a bit shy. They do not want to put themselves out there. So I won't actually recommend straight away to go to do reels and video. Maybe start doing some static posts first, and then slowly you can move to the video.
Okay. Yeah, I also recommend video because that's the best way for people to actually see how you talk and see
Yes,
the person.
exactly.
Yeah, so okay, those are great tips because that's the thing. And now, especially now, people have very short attention spans. So it's good that you have like a combination of both types of content. So do you do like a lot of repurposing for your clients or help them with that strategy?
Yes, I actually like if they like constantly doing video, that's a very good to actually repurpose to blog posts and also to more like a short form post. Yes, repurposing is great if your clients is actually on kind of like different platform. It's also good to use like a scheduling tools to schedule your posts.
Okay. And do you recommend a specific scheduling tool?
Yeah, I'm actually using like a lifetime deal, like a promo. I can't remember what's the name of it, but yeah, but I used the lifetime deal to do it. But because of my clients are mostly on Facebook, so I just use Facebook tool as well. Facebook like native sort of posting tools.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So I know there's a lot of different tools out there. Like,
yeah,
I guess the popular one would be like Later, or I use Vista Social.
yeah.
That's something that's up and coming, but it's also like a lifetime deal. But yeah, there's so many different ones out
Yes.
there. Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to paid advertising now, when would you recommend that coaches actually invest in that? Because I know that this is really something that I've seen people when they start their business, they go straight away into paid advertising. And I always tell them I don't recommend that, but I would like your take on that.
Yeah, so advertising definitely is the quickest way to build your audience. However, if you don't have a strategy to do that, rather not do it. And also you have to have like a killing offer. You know that it's going to sell. You have validated, you've tested, you know people not want that. Then you start advertising. But when I say advertising, I'm actually talking about small amount of money like $10, $15 a day for per ad set. So I'm not talking about like hundreds of dollars or let's say Google ads and that. No, I'm just talking about like low amount of money, like $10, $15 a day to just get the people onto your list, like doing the lead generation, what you call lead generation ad. So you actually attract people into your circle and then you sell them later. You nurture them. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's good to know because there's a lot of different platforms too that you can advertise on. But I always thought, I know virtual summits, if you're doing virtual summits, that's quite that's quite very popular for advertising, right? And webinars, I guess, would be something really that a lot of people spend money on for that. So
Yeah.
anything for free in that sense, and spending not like hundreds of dollars, but just spending like bits and pieces of like a certain amount every day to just get more eyes on your business and into your funnel so you can, I guess, nurture them with email campaigns and stuff, right?
Yeah, yes, correct. And also, it's free from the front end. It doesn't mean that it's not like a pay offer. You know, when you actually sign up something for free, I think a lot of time you will go to their next page doing like a tripwire or upsell. They actually upsell like an annual pass, or like you can actually pay for the recordings and all that. So they're not selling you on the front end, but after you sign up, they sell you at the back end.
And that's like a perfect example of what a funnel would be, right?
Yes, correct.
Another
That's
great
how you
example.
actually break even. Yes.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And that's where people get lost about like how they can create something like that, right? And that's where you come in. You have
Yes.
something, this is what you help your clients with, and really, I guess, strategizing the whole from start to finish and the whole journey, right?
Yes, correct, correct. Because a lot of coaches, they just focus on one piece of things of marketing, but it doesn't like mean that they're going to be successful, because you have to look at all like everything marketing related, your content, your branding, and also your offer is everything like bundling together.
Hmm. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I mean, you shared so many great advice, and yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this because I'm learning a lot from you.
Thank
And
you.
I know that, like, with technology changing all of the time and different trends coming in here and there, the coaching industry is really an industry that's always changing up. Always, you always have to be on top of it. So, do you notice any emerging trends or innovations in marketing that coaches should be aware of and consider incorporating into their strategies?
Yeah, I definitely AI. I think you can't actually get away with it like AI. The thing is, I know a lot of coaches are actually against the idea of using AI or using ChatGPT. But the thing is, it's actually helping you to save your time. For example, if you want to do a post and you've no idea, you can actually put in your, like, train your chat GPT, let them know your audience, and then they can give you a solution or a recommendation. You don't have to copy word for word from it, but it's definitely better than just one brain, your brain, okay? Because ChatGPT actually gather all the information from the internet. So
Mm.
you would definitely have more idea after you have help with ChatGPT. So yeah, so definitely I think AI is the way to actually save you time. And there's a lot of things you can do with AI as well. So I think moving forward, AI is going to be the thing.
Oh, I definitely agree with you on that. It has completely been changing the whole landscape of the whole world today too. So I get it. Like I know there are some people that are against it, but there's also the right way of using AI and the wrong way of using it. So you just have to figure out how you can make this tool work for you, because I personally have used it a lot in my own business, especially when you are a one-woman show and you don't have the money yet to invest in hiring a VA or hiring somebody else, right, to do some stuff for you. It's a great tool right now that's available for free, basically, on ChatGPT. You just have to figure out, like, how you can tweak it and, I guess, give it the right prompts, right, to
Exactly.
that help
Exactly.
you run your business. And yeah, that's one thing that I love a lot. That's I personally think it's here to stay. But I agree with you on that. Is that something that you help train your clients to use, or?
Yes, I can actually help them how to use it, how to train the chat GPT as well to sounds like you. And yes, it will be part of the program.
Oh wow, that is exciting. Please tell me more about this program that you've been hinting at us.
Yes. So I am actually working on a 6-month client attraction program, especially for coaches. So it will cover all the branding, also cover marketing content, how to position yourself and also your business, and also, of course, system automation. Everything to do with system. So basically, after 6 months, you will have your business ready to go out there and get clients, because you already have the marketing strategy and you've got the big set up. So you're ready to go and get clients.
Wow, that sounds like a well thought out program full of all of the right things that you need to grow your business.
Yes, for sure. And I will look for beta tester as well for both programs. So just stay tuned.
Oh, yes. So we're gonna drop more details about that. And, do you have, like, a freebie or anything else that you wanna provide to the audience?
Yeah, for sure. So I actually got a coach bundle that I can share with your audience. So basically I talk about, like, you don't have to have like a full-blown website at the beginning, but you definitely need a page. So I actually create a service page in Canva. So you can share with your audience. So you can actually put your service about who you are, what you do on that one page. And then it's actually come with a brand board as well. So you can actually design your own brand board. And also I come with like 5 email sequence, so that when you actually get the clients in, how do you actually nurture them? I've got that in a bundle. So I'm happy to give it out for free.
Wow. Oh, that sounds incredible, and this is all for free. I need to repeat that. This is all for free. So I'm really, really grateful that you're providing such a great bundle and much needed bundle for my audience here, because that sounds like an incredible offer. There's a lot that you mentioned that is going to be so helpful for a lot of, especially coaches starting off. They want to get into funnels. They want to like really build themselves up. You've shared so many gold nuggets in this conversation. Thank you. So where can everybody find you?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. So I'm really active on Facebook and also Instagram. So you can actually find me there. My handle will be the Vanessa Choi. So you can find me on Instagram and also Facebook.
Perfect. So definitely check out her pages, her Instagram, connect with her, get her bundle, and check out her program. I'm excited for this. Thank you so much again for your time. And definitely stay tuned, because we have other amazing subject matter experts and coaches that we're going to be interviewing throughout this show. So thank you so much for tuning in again. And thank you, Vanessa.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.